Hello, this is Castle of Castle Does, and no more bugs. Hopefully. But everything's just going fine. I got things in place, getting some kelp into this area. I mean, this is shit that I wasn't even asked. I wasn't even really doing, like, supposed to be doing. I was just focused in the area nearby. But like, this is like, okay, well, since I'm so close, I can just move one block over and get some extra stuff done, just to get it done because it's gonna have to get done eventually anyway. I took upon myself to do extra work, which was good, which is ultimately a good thing because the world will be a better place. And that's mostly, any of the areas that I have loaded up right now. Like, I'm not putting anything off anymore. I know that there's a milestone coming up, and we're doing pretty good. I want to see shit get done. I don't want to see anybody, seeing unfinished stuff. So I have a entire chunk of a biome called kelp forest, which I have only done minimal work with. What you just saw me working on right there is safe shallows stuff. I'm already pretty experienced with that, but now I'm working with kelp forest, and those are missing polys. Okay, just back out of that. Just back out of that. Because when the polys go missing, just reset Unity. Memory. Mostly memory issues. Weird stuff, man. Weird stuff. Get some overhang going on over here. I'm making sure that the grass, something that I have to do in this area that I didn't do very well while working on it, is making sure that that there's a 0 point between the two biome borders, which is something that I'll be getting around to making sure I set all that up. But I did do that down here with the red grass for kelp forest and grassy plateaus. So I bring the grass back so that there's a little bit more of a space between the areas. And yeah, I kind of like doing this with the work on kelp forest area. In a little bit, like the next day, I think the material changes for kelp forest, but it doesn't matter because all that means is that there's just a little bit more work to make sure getting with the blending of the materials and everything like that. So I'm starting to feel a little anxious at this point for the milestone because I'm like, okay, I might be a little bit late, and I end up getting pretty much everything done except some tweaks that need to be made next week. So I did pretty good. Did pretty good. I'll be able to get those tweaks done in a fairly short amount of time, and that's going to free me up to work on more cool stuff in any of the areas in this. I'll take requests. What do you want to see? Yeah, seriously, what do you want to see? So I'll getting material blending and everything like that. So the brunt of this area, because I'm kind of looking at what the other designer is doing with kelp forest, and I guess I'm gonna try and match that and kind of have like sort of like the weird curviness and the sort of paths and the looping, which is my current goal right now. It's kind of plateauy. In this point right here, I make a mistake where I go above the batch border, and at this point, I'm not going to. At this point, I'm not interested in getting like a different. This is me pushing back all of the grass. I'm not interested in unlocking any more batches. Ah, my neck, man. Ow. Whew. So I kind of have things in place, and now I'm just. It looks really funny when it's this fast. It's like a worm. 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 Whoa! It's like flying at the camera. It's actually easier to do it where it's flying at the camera because you just face it that way. It's like plop, 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 plop. Now it's like really fast. And sort of get that twistiness because the other areas you see that the material has changed. The material will change at this point too. The first thing I do every morning is I do a full sync from main to get all the latest stuff every morning, and then I always make sure I do a full check in on everything before I clock out, and basically, yeah. This area, I really like the materials and just the overall like freedom and coolness of this entire biome. This place is fucking cool. It's like probably my favorite area in the entire game so far. The way it can just be so freeform like that, and have so much like cool shit floating all over. Alright, so rather than unlocking another area, I just lower it down. I don't want anything that goes above water. I don't want to do another island at this point in time. Although, who knows, you know? If everybody starts requesting islands and weird, cool stuff like that, I definitely can do that. I'm beginning to get excited at the idea of getting people in and playing the game and making adjustments based on feedback. That'll be really fun. I'm excited for it. I'll definitely be paying close attention to everything. Although, we're a little ways off yet still. But it will be good. I'm using the green brush right now to kind of like smooth the tops where all of the sand is located, so it's sort of like these weird cool paths. For some strange reason, these areas kind of make me think it would be cool if there was a way, like some kind of a weird secret where you can drain all the water off the planet. And now you gotta play now you gotta play like with no water. It'd be so weird. Oh, there will definitely be loot slots up there. So I got all the geometry in place, and right now you're not seeing the grass because the grass drains every last bit of memory. Everything. It's scary. I have 16 gigs of RAM, but it doesn't matter because Unity right now is 32-bit. So anyway, thank you for watching.